start recording after that goddamn train wreck of whatever the fuck happened there. I've wasted an hour now. Okay. Oh, I don't know what the fuck happened, what changed, what broke. I don't know how that got unchecked. Might have just maybe when I was messing on it, and I hope I didn't mess up. Not specifically people hearing me, but me hearing people in Discord and stuff. Just gonna minimize that so I can not see that when I'm streaming this. And hopefully that should work. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on it while I'm doing this. Okay, I'm afraid there's no rest for the weary, Evik. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as La Habrea. This is another ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. We should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Right, and if there's people in chat and you can't hear the freaking audio, please, for the love of God, let me know, because this is that was insane and I hate it. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Frames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go to speak with the Flames Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Yodao to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Evik. Okay. It looks like it's working, but I'm very, very freaking nervous now that something's broken. And a little stressed, because I don't know what I did to mess it up, but I did. Because I didn't touch anything on it, unless I accidentally, when I restarted it, I restarted the settings by accident, which actually reminds me, I'm going to just quickly, give me a second, I'm going to save my current settings to somewhere. I'll save it in here. In case this happens again, and then I just have to reload it. I'll just save him. And then if that happens again, I can load it, and then hopefully there won't be another problem. Okay. There's lots of people. What's going on here that there's so many people? It's not an event. No, because the event's going on in... Is it here? No, it was in Lanacosia, wasn't it? Oh, whatever. I don't know why it's so busy here all of a sudden. A masked man? You've come on behalf of the Scions, of course, yes. As we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there have been sightings of this rogue near about eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to this suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kingern. Fate can be a cruel mistress, but do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trayer at Highbridge sees a fair share of travelers. Folks are always coming and going, and some among them may have well caught glimpse of your target. You could do worse than speak with the merchant named Hihibaru, which I assume is not supposed to be Japanese, but it sounds like it is. The fellow always starved for customers, and he no doubt welcomed your attention, whether or not you have the coin or the mind to spend it. Alright, I believe that is Camp Drybone. Yes, it is. Oh. so angry right now that I spent an hour trying to fix that when I just literally just had to push a button. Somehow a button got unpushed and it stopped sound from coming through. Right. No flying, no flying, no flying, no flying. No flying until Heaven's Ward. Have I not got all the achievements in this area? Attack on High... I haven't finished Attack on High Bridge 3. That's it. Alright, hi Taru dude. Welcome to High Bridge Adventure. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I've seen one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man? Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of my many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? The Order of the Nalthal began excavating these ruins below. I had hopes that High Bridge returned to a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh-endless beastman raids, folks are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give it up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help struggling merchant. The masked man? Bah, I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask other merchants. Multiloquent merchant? I have heard tell of a masked devils. Seems he's been appearing not only around High Ridge, but elsewhere about Thanaland too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me that he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. On the trail of the masked man, I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It's said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's all I can say, little though it is. Are there actually people doing it? No, it's just the NPCs. I haven't seen the masked man. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters looking about. Folk have been giving High Bridge a wide berth because of all the Kingern raids. Nothing but the most deviant pilgrims are waiting to come here anymore. Judging by your expressions... is there another raid starting here now? No, it's just guys spawning in. Judging by your expression, I take you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kingern raids are so constant, so organized, you're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I did to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Finally got some honest to good information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from the cliff over a Thal's respite. Curious, I took myself over there and found a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kingern appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of shot to hear much of anything else. As the group had dispersed, idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. You'll be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say something else. Well worth all the lingering you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Sure thing, dude. Ugh. God damn it. Freaking jump up there. I'm gonna actually get into a comfortable position after I've been sitting down trying to... Corpse Brigade. Ooh. Oh, what's the next dungeon? Just did Tamtara. I don't remember what the next one is. Oh well. I'm just angry, so I'm gonna be signing a lot today, I think. I don't know how that got turned off. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? This scroll, it bears the prayer to Ralgur, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralgur is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It is highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. Would you capitalize Haman if it's referring to someone? I feel like that's wrong. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was an Alamigan. It seems that the masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. The self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain? Is there just a bunch of people here and I can't see them? You certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Pretty sure. The Alamigan bandit you had at Run was somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Alamigo over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is a favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they lived in. And for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place, prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now I'm certain how much help she will be, but just so happens I have a daughter who was relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira, and you shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you can send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped that you would linger here a while. Cull some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Whatever it is you end up, I wish you... Well, okay, can I go to South... I'm gonna go to South Shroud. Let's just take a nice leisurely stroll just so I can freaking calm down. Since I spend so goddamn long trying to fix it, I'll probably go a half an hour more than I was planning on doing, because that was just, that's dumb. So, go to then. This place sometimes is a maze. It's confusing as all hell. Oh crap, our things ran out. That sucks. Well, yes, he Bardu is my father. He said, "What? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you with family matters, but I'm grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders." Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer to the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Begone. Rude. I'm just checking some things real quick. Okay. Okay, not even all the way. Well, met adventurer, I am Gisilbert, a head of security here at Little Alamigo. I heard that you had business to convert. Knowing the bristly old bear, I doubt he told you to. I don't. Oh my god, I can't read. I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves, not even my men, and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's bothering you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for Amalja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little area myself, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Cool. I don't know why I'm getting the behemoth. I'm just doing a random one. No, I gotta go this way. Who the hell is you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Well, ain't she considerate? My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain hiding among the refugees? Like as not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You there, are you in Amalja? No? Then carry on. Ah, this sophisticated aroma has been forever since I had a drop of sweet dandelion. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 foams tall, and has a face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Man, the swears in this are just on point. Shoo, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry? A suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. Whew. My God. What's up? Ah, you're back. So, did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. I hope you're to get any further in your investigation. Seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. So you've determined to press on with your investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without an Alamegans' trust, and the best way to win their trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking and but Alamegan are bound by something far stronger. If not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gundobald belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so you best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to have to start by asking them. Oh, I gotta go all the way back there. Fuck. Why do I have to go all the way back there? That's just a pain in the ass. Get out of here before I'm lagged too much. Fuck, Arcanist. All I can hear is just people talking in my ear. I can't hear anything else. If it shows the... Okay. into the walking sands, then gotta go talk to Minfilia. Just, oh my god, that's a pain in the ass! Welcome back, Ebik. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it's little wonder that the Alamegan refugees have lost some faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have a means to take in all those who were dispatched. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. What that could be more done to ease their hardships, but I fear nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. Well, excuse me. And again, oh god. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens that there is an Alamegan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Cool. Your Alamegan combat is named Herbert. Herbert? Haribert? He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Herbert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Do you not have, like, beds or, like, places to sleep here? Just make people go into the storage area of all places? Unless it's that way, because you can't actually go that way, so... Well, there's lots of people in here. Ariange's in here, although he normally is. Oh hey, Arnvald. Supplier, what do you sell? And can I sell shit that I have in my inventory here? Do I even have this? Oh, I don't. Huh. Weird. What's up, dude? Interesting hairstyle you got there. If it isn't Ebik Darrenlore, the Scion's rising star. Is there what I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That's a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamegan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Alamigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and I'll have nothing to do with them. Now, while I may have no friends in the resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albrida. She is resident of Quarrymill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Cool. Okay. I'm just because that would be that. Yeah, I normally would just have Quarrymill already there, anyways, because I would have to teleport back there multiple times from Redania, and F that. I'd rather just have a thing open. Although I think I want to say I have the southern one, which I can't remember what the name of it is now. This Quarrymill is this. That's Thanalan. Frig, what's the name of it? My mind's blanking. Oh, it doesn't matter. I guess I can just look now, but what is it? Camp Tranquil, that's what it is. I normally have that one place. And this place is gonna be busy because there's a dungeon here that you use for leveling, so I mean, it didn't exist back then, but nowadays it does, so you know. Sup? You want me to introduce you to the resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Just give me just one reason. Hell, ever since you cured that worthless whore son, he abandoned his comrade, his woman, and now he's just gall to ask me for a favor. Simply incredible. I realized that Herbert was the only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke over there? That's Merfred, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. I'm Merfred. I'm a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. Oh God, what is wrong with me? Ugh. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galeon, sir. His wound got infested and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it, I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galeon dies, his blood is on their hands. These quarry mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Alfreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. Put on a shirt. One of Mefrid's is in bad shape. You say? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but there's not I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They are my countrymen after all, but that means I'm going against the elementals' will. I've been at Coromil long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I could forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it be Charlie in the hamlet's resident here. If you take up the matter with her, might as she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Oh, is that where you... That's why I never see you around, because you're here, that's why. Wrong person. You wish to aid the Alamegan? You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant your wish. The authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the 12th, but all outsiders, be they babes at the breast of or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegan's petitions have been denied. Harsh as though it may seem, they do not leave to receive the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Well, fuck you. You're no help. Sup? That's how it to be then, bloody here. Might as well kill Galen herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. I led my men to Coromil hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. Problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hells, Galen can't even stand. As you well know, the people here cursed Hamlet won't help us, so I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horns is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. Oh, I sneezed. Ooh. Now I gotta wait for things to spawn. I'm pretty sure this isn't the only place that they spawn. Apparently there's a guy walking around here and I can't fucking see him. Hold that thought. Would that be under graphics, probably? I'm gonna put that to standard. It should. I don't know why he's invisible. I should be able to see him. Weird. I think it's just that there's so many people here that it's just not showing some of them. Because my computer can't handle it. Which I'm not surprised. Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralgar that there's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Baskarin, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They say he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he'd like to have tools to make medicine. I'd be grateful to you if you could take the horns of him and have him ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give them to Baramond here. Godspeed. Now I gotta run all over there. Oh boy. Evik, ever the sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt? You got something to show me? Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Stays safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Cornwall? So it comes for full circle. Well, I hope the poor sod is... Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. I could just teleport back there, but that wastes money. I say with my 9 million gil. But if you get 25 million gil, you can buy a mount. Just cause. How did these guys freaking despawn? Well, to see you return. Have you the medicine for our brother? God bless you, venture to see that Galians receives the treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It's been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Ugh. Adventurer, Galen has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. You shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition will his condition like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Elbrita. Might be as the woman's seen something. Ah, finally, it's about time you came asking about Galen. I watched him leave Quartermill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry about me. Just find your safety to little Alamigo. Blast it! Would I had known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galen bears for his brothers is strong. He's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Out in the wilds, alone? That fool. That's that great big sentimental fool. Amanda and I will scour the wood for Galen. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. My mouth feels weird and I don't know why. Watch out, a goblin! Huh? A goblin? Where? Galleon. Galleon? I always thought it was Gallon? No. Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it, the oath to reclaim our homeland? We'll set foot in Alamegan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Gillian. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. Should have drank that. Galen expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here until he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike the place, beggars can't be choosers. Now that things are relatively settled, it seems to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven you're a true friend of my people. Ask me anything, and it's yours, so long as it's mine to get. The cooperation of the people of Little Monkey, that's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Okay, good thing I can just frickin' teleport there. So I ain't walking all the way from here to there. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought that made that clear. You see, someone's there and leveled up, and I don't see them. Big surprise. You spoke with Mefred? It's been so long since I last heard from him. I feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefred is a friend of mine. I know of this mess, stranger you seek, and I will tell you what I can. An outsider resembling your mass stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Amigo, but what's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trips, but they're not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may feel obliged to talk. Somehow I doubt that. Waldhar. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I can't be doing nothing wrong, so leave me be. Gunbold sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea, all that tripe about believing in the masked man, and, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so? To start with, you can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it. Ooh. What? Have I been meeting a masked man lately? Let me see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll sure tell you if all my friends are looking for him. There's a bunch been sulking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I sees it, and there's trouble. Mark me words. Oh, can't jump over that? Come on. So you've indeed confirmed my suspicion about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I was gonna say I can't see anyone there, but it's a Lalafell hiding behind him. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, the same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruined Alamigo. Not would do but to dispose him and usher in a revolution. We all got a revolution, all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught from their plans, I would have you bring word to me. Hey, Ventura, you're done talking with the old bear. I got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader amongst the young ones here. He's impressed that you won over Gundobald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. Oh right, I forgot, yeah. Nope, going too far. Oop. No, I didn't fly, that's just you. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Kurel got your tongue? No matter whoever it is you work for, you're meddling against here. Get him! You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we will reclaim our homeland. Sure thing, broski. I'm going from the side, right? Nope. Didn't go in here, though. Attacked by Wildered and its cronies, that they would have gone to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Let alone their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others. If not themselves, we must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. One second. Something's been bothering me. Ugh, okay. Willard mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Emperor. What power could he be speaking? Gunbolt. Bert, Liana? God preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout, and they, the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I'd suffered because I clung on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong, I swear to you. Those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Willard, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertlina. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they may do something rash. Ugh. Oh, I don't have to. Actually, I probably have to go up. No, I have to go over here. Do. A map of Zon Rock. Zenrak? Oh, that's the only thing here. I forget where you get that mount from. I don't remember where I got it from. Let's start with up. Hey. Oh, mighty Ralhir, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Just don't summon a primal. Huh. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare press us ever again. If the plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Maybe might be as Gumbold content to eke out an existence in the musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where is in the 7 houses did I put that bloody map? I jump down here, out my legs. What those animals did to Bertlinda is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the better end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Gone, the whole lot of them? And this is I feared. They mean to take their matters into their own hands. But what exactly do they mean to do? Boop, boop, boop. Well, it says the hunting knife and a map of Zon Rock. Wait, you said Wildred spoke of Chris, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. Those young people are untrained and unblooded. All, they have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 realms of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Running into the wall. Don't see me cause I'm too high level. My ears. I think I have my headphones on, right? Well, Red, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be a start. We were going to reclaim our home. Pull yourselves together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Raga to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak the Zanrak and make off with Elizabeth's cash, but they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. Booga booga. I regret our young one's transgressions, but the soul is too high a price for a youthful folly. For their failings, they are a hope of the Alamegan people. This is a hope I will guard with my life. You're already yellow on me, so I'll do you first. Oh hey, I have jump. I guess by now I should be a Dragoon, so this is 31. 30 is when you can level up your another class, and then I just realized this is probably really loud. I thought oh, maybe I should take out the other two. They're weaker. Cool story, dudes. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths can learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let's return to Little Elmira. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of all those who are touched by a god. Is this what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything. The masked man told me we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralger. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of your sorry tale back at Lil Alamigo. I dare say Ebik will wish to hear it as well. Trying to summon Ralger, huh? I'd fight him. I guess you don't actually. Nope, can't go that way. Turtle. No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralger, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor, and that I'd never stop to question his motives. Ugh. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Mildred. Our home may not be lost to it. It may be lost to us, but that it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on in all of us. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Amiga may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Ugh. Okay, what you got for me now? Well, would that we would have more information to offer, but that Wilbur told you that is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring out a great deal of pain and suffering. I pray that you find out and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. It'll be less laggy here. Blech. Okay. Why am I yawning? Stop. Welcome back, Ebik. I reliably informed the investigation took you to Cormill and Lil Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of something in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely as deceptions the Ascians would employ. While many of the ills and ails of the land can be attributed to the calamities, some are brought by a malign will? I don't know words. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Melanphilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Ahem. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Now, I want to do it now. While you were attending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends, the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Noxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Edith. Cool. Welcoming one is to investigate Sinister One, then heed well this one's words. This one's friends with a walking one in the Ash Crown consortium. According to a friendly one, a digging one named Medrod had encountered her with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly a sinister one. Walking one should go speak with digging one Medrod. Digging one is to be found at Falgar Float in the North Shroud. Alright, technically I haven't been there, but this is where you start anyways. I'm just gonna go there and just teleport, just save time. Unless I haven't been to the area yet, which technically I would have been there, but I don't know. As a Dragoon, I don't know if I would have been there with anything else, because I don't think anything else goes there. Also, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I can't stop it. I don't know why. This way. Sup? Please leave me. I'm not long for this world. Oops, what the heck did I just do? I touched the thing and everything went weird. I looked Death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes to me. For me, he just like he came for that poor woman. Medrod is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but it hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. I was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature with an eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In an instant I knew right away the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? In that case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Not anything to ensure that we don't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? Eh? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventure, if it's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Make it sound weird, dude. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as this could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing their finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of these creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths? Sure thing. Oh, I know exactly what the next dungeon is. That's alright. I believe they are up in here. Hi. Die. Below me? Yeah, someone's already fighting it. You've already seen this. Good work, Venture. So we're able to find odds that suggest that the creatures are our culprits. Nothing? Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it would look like. Anyway, I believe we could safely strike Zeus from our list of suspects, that which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Oh, there's 2 quests. Cool, I'll grab both of them. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I better watch myself, eh? Why did I... whatever. Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor have been going around. There's some whispers that each of the victims died. Her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigation, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire-stranded stick to blow a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. I can't do them both at the same time, apparently. Which, why not? Boop. Why couldn't they make picking these up faster? It doesn't take that long to pick up a rock off the ground. Most folks are too scared to go within the 100 moments of the Rock of Rancor. It has a name, but what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventure like you, eh? Huh? Why? These are just your garden variety crystal. 'Tis a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. Almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the mass trainer. It looks like you've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. What do you want, dude? There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely on the same time as Medrod. I was heading home after days of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in the gaze of a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rock area west of here, in case you have a mind to investigate. All this running in. I wish I could. I wish you'd just give me both of those quests at the same time. I just could have did them both, instead of having to go back and then out again. Could have just did them both at the same time. Is it on this level, or do I have to go up higher? I don't remember where it is exactly. It's below me. Oh, right there. Now my legs. Dynamite web. I'll actually keep that on me. Actually, do I even have any on me? I do have like 43. Oh, can't go up that way. Gotta go all around. Monstrous bane might appeared, and you slew it. That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgard. Intentional or no, you've done us great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of the light combined with blind panic? There's been no promising leads in the murders. I scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I have been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken it so distinct a creature for a bane might. But you and I were moments apart. How could we both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventure friend here had a run-in with the bane might at this very spot you claim to see the fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it may not be serious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Good, of course, there must be more than one of the buggers. It was so obvious, but then that means since there have been repeating sightings of these fiends, that means there are even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We might leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Well, while I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you would want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Oh, and it got dark outside. Well, got dark. You got night outside. Or did it get cloudy? I'm running into the thing. What's the Eorzean time? Yeah, it just got cloudy. That's all. What entrance is that to? I don't know, but I'm going the wrong way. I would have to come up here to go into here to go to Dragon's Head here, and that's where the Lancer quest takes you. Below? Wee! Ouch! Wee! Ouch! Mangled corpse! Ah! Floating eye! Swear to God, people just don't come up with names anymore. They just like type in just whatever the heck they just mash buttons on the keyboard. Like, yeah, that's a good name. Greetings, adventure. Is there aught I might have missed you with? Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of winged eyeballs are common enough. The creatures appear to be moving the bodies, but to what end, I cannot say. The victims have been young women and all are found with their faces mutilated by ignition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of. This button. It's engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or of that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare hope that we'll find pivotal proof. Prove pivotal in solving the murders. So yeah, her face is supposed to be all messed up. I don't know if they put the mask on her or to show that her face get all clawed up, or to hide her face so they don't have to do that. I don't know. Either way, I would have you hold on to the Lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you should carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, if you may wish, take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mioun. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. I think I have to go get some water. Throat feels weird. I'll just go for a little bit longer and just step out for a second and just go grab some water and then come back. Can't do that. Running. Ow, my neck. What the heck? I'm twinging it all of a sudden. Good evening, Kivik. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and a herb tea. Well, isn't this lovely little button? The engraving is placed at artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you find this? On a dead body? Lovely. I'm afraid I do not recognize the Lily sigil. You'll have to find the answer in the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with I'm assuming that's Bernadette over in the Ethereal Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Why is my side of my neck just suddenly started hurting for no reason? Ugh. What's up? Need help tracking down the owner of a button? This certainly is not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then, show me what you have. Seems to be some sort of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old. Though I cannot claim to know its sigil, however, I can certainly say that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be the oh god, Senglued over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Ugh. What is wrong with my body going? Why are there so many people here? Because there's not a thing going on here. Lancers. Go clog up frickin' Lenicosia like normally. Why people are just so many people in Gridania all of a sudden? Ugh, headphones, please. Bernadette believes I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will assist you, never you fear, but whether it comes to another, whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what would you require of me? Button. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late there have been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Sandel, and I directly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon his breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Okay, and run! Sup? I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray, lead me to my thoughts. The sigil of the Dartancor's family? How is it you came in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered weapon? Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign it. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but no, on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Sure thing, broski. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartancours. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she and possessed a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been kind of fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages removed and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thoughts of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain that which she had lost, so she began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hauke Manor. I always thought it was pronounced Hakue, but it's not because there's no second U. Hauke Manor, my home for nigh a half century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matters behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She waits you at Hauke Manor, on the western edge of the central shroud. Now go. Go on and do what must be done. Okay, so I have to go to the central shroud, so Bent Branch Meadows is the closest. I think before I put on the duty finder, I'm gonna go grab a drink of water first. But I'll, in quotes, unlock it first. Going the wrong way. Gotta go up the tray. Keyboard. I need to check my keyboard's batteries, maybe. I'm gonna go. Oh, that's what I had. That's right. This is used as AAA stuff. I'm gonna replace the batteries in my keyboard. Okay. I'll just leave it on this, but like take a few minutes break. I'm gonna replace my keyboard keeps flickering on and off, so I think the batteries in it are dying in it. So I'm gonna go replace those and grab a drink of water. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, returned with some water and a snack, because I'm gonna be waiting here for a few seconds. Close that. Realm Reborn. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. And open this. Alright. Well, gonna be sitting around for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna eat this while I have that time. Honestly, I don't really have much else. Probably, future me listening to this, just cut out until when I get into the thing, because no one needs to watch this. Because let's be honest, I'm not gonna do anything interesting. I'm not talking to anybody. So really, no one needs to see this. Just cut it out. As soon as I say it, but still, just cut that out anyways. This will probably be the last thing I do, because there's some stuff I gotta go do. Two Lalas and Rodigan, probably. Nope. Oop, I accidentally hit caps lock instead of A. I hate when I did that. He doesn't even they don't even have their... I think they're still an Arcanist? God damn. Another newbie, another returner. Damn, I don't have... When do I get that? At level 40. Hi. No. Bad demon lady. did what I was about to do. Nope, can't stun that one. You don't need to go in that room unless you're completing the thing. It's just got a chest in it. It's this one that has on the, as you go up to the second floor where that staircase was later in this dungeon, and there's an optional area off to the left where there's a chest, and it sometimes, keyword being sometimes, drops a rare material for crafting. Furniture out of. I'm pretty sure it was in this one. I missed the days when I had Flubberlitize. Oh, you also did it. Okay. Like that. Nah, thanks. And fucking that doesn't last very long. Yeah, he could have had, easily could have had Summoner, Arcanist, I think? Grab this real quick. I'm not gonna be super helpful in these big mob fights, so I might as well just go all out, and I'll get that back before we go into there. Also, I keep forgetting to put this back on, because I don't have this anymore, so I'll get that until level 50. Why does that say that's a length? That's also far away. I still think that's too loud. No. on me. I'm just gonna go grab this. Oh boy. Okay. Open the door. Get on the floor. And so you know the rest. Could have stunned him, but I was too lazy. Force of habit. Oh well, he's with that before he does that again anyways. Alright, and then return. At least this tank knows what he's doing. Oh, he's a newbie. I assume. Newbie, and yet he's... well, they start off at 60 anyways. Yeah, if you go over that way, there's another way you can go to a room that has a chest that has a material in it. Ah, damn it, I wasted it. Let's just turn that off. Turn one of them off. That's annoying. Fine, I'll do it. I can skip that. Healer, cause sorry, I've been meaning to pass on these and I just forgot. Also, I got a thing. What was that under? Hands. I don't want to have freaking stuff in my inventory that I don't need anymore. There we go. Okay. I got a bunch of accommodations. I got 2 apparently. Sweet. I'll take them. I still need 1,500. Is there a cutscene after this? I don't remember. Guess I'll find out. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Oh good, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's just Assane of the 12th staff. It's a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Hydaelyn chose well. Oh, staff, sword, okay. Staff and, you know, business staff are spelled the same goddamn way, because English. A pity that your existence is oh my god, I can't do words. Irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. The task is now accomplished. We take our leave of you. Very well, bringer of light. So why was that one in normal text and instead of spooky Asian speech? Oh, weird. Alright. Cool, that's done. I can go back, report this. If it takes me back to Minphalia, I will, I'll probably just end it there and then can start up there again. I'm gonna try and maybe stream again this weekend. Probably not Sunday, cause that's Halloween and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have busy helping out people with Halloween stuff. Not exactly a party, but with house stuff. And I don't want to be in the middle of doing a stream and then like, hey, come help us with this. And I'm just like, oh my god, I can't. Some dude did that thing. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What had become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. Speak, 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 speak. So she went so far as to consort with devils. With that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence aloud, I know not only how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, though through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, and or both, I am an arbiter? Arbiter? So it's not how you spell arbiter. To a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Right, go back to Minfilia. Huzzah, great. Teleport. Oh, my thing ran out. I'm wasting money. Oh well, whatever. So I think if it's what's coming up next after this quest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's that, because she's after that. See? Just flying is just slightly faster. Also, I technically think could just be faster than me overall, because you can, by doing specific types of quests, upgrade your mount speed in different areas, which I haven't done in the beginning areas in A Realm Reborn. Also, I realized in one of my things I said 1.0, technically ARR is actually 2.0. 1.0 no longer exists. Sup, Minfilia? Welcome back, Evic. Well, I'm glad to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared your sojourn in the Twelves Wood? Blah 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 blah. Two of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The Devil's Tauntest is beyond a doubt, then, that the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would we knew to what end. I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of the elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Cool, but that's gonna have to wait for another time. So, yeah.